guys, it's Jess aka What's on Her Face, and welcome to today's video, and also welcome to Switzerland. Today is the first video that I'm filming since coming back from America. You can see my closet over there and that's like a little Australia flag or something that he got from Australia. Maybe it's like a sports team something, I don't really know. Let me know if you know what that is. Yeah, I don't really have like a really perfect makeup setup yet, but we're still working on it. But at least my lighting is working, so that's fine. So for today's video, I am going to be showing you how to not do makeup, which is basically how I do my makeup. So I'm just basically going to be showing you my routine. I have a list of notes here of all of the weird shit I do and the shit that I don't do that may be weird, I don't know, whatever. So sit back, judge me, and I don't know, let me know if you can relate to some of the shit I do or don't do, or tell me if you think it hurts you that I do or don't do some shit. So without further ado, please subscribe if you haven't already, give this video a big fat thumbs up, and ring that bell so you're the first to know when my shenanigans hit the tube. Let's jump right in. So I have pretty dry skin, but I also like a matte look, but I also don't like a crusty look. So what I do is I like heavily moisturize and then I use all like matte products. So I moisturize with this bad boy. This is the Cetaphil Daily Hydrating Lotion. I use this day and night, like before my makeup, after my makeup, blah blah blah. And then I go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Primer. To be honest, I'm really not sure how much this stuff really like does, but since everyone uses primer, I'm gonna use primer. I also like really like press it into my skin because Tati says that's what you should do, and like I don't know, I trust Tati. I think she knows what she's doing. Then I wet my beauty blender, of course. So this is the Real Techniques beauty sponge. Usually before I put my primer on, I will wet this with really hot water, and then I will put my primer on, and then I will like take it out of the water, and then I will use it. And then after I do my makeup, I put her in boiling water just to like pretend I'm sanitary and like clean her. So my foundation is where it gets interesting. What I do is I take the shade 102 from the L'Oreal Infallible Pro line, which is like my exact color, and then I mix it with shade 103, which is like super orange and not my color at all. But I mix them together to get a shade that's kind of my color but not exactly my color, because I'm just like really white. I don't like this color. We don't like it. We like this color. Like this color of my arm is just like there's a little more life to it than the color on my face. So we mix these two together to get kind of the color of my arm. Does that make sense? Not for this video. I'm not gonna do that either. So I have like two different foundation routines. One is my foundation routine for when I'm like seeing people and like really care what I look like. Then I use the L'Oreal Infallible because it's a really good foundation. But when I'm not really seeing anyone and I'm just kind of like taking a photo for the gram or doing a look for the gram or YouTube, I use this. So unpopular opinion, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus is not like that amazing. I think it accentuates the shit out of my pores. Like I'm not really one to care about like the outrageous smell, but it just definitely does not look as good on my skin as the L'Oreal. Ooh. A good video idea would actually be to do like half my face Wet n Wild and half of the L'Oreal. That would be a really cool idea. Would you guys be interested to see that? We can do like a little wear test and like see which one performs better. I like that. Okay, anyway, so we are gonna shake her up and then we are going to throw her on my face. Boop, boop, boop. Like, oh, she actually looks not that bad on camera, but like in real life she's definitely much more orange than my skin tone. Like I don't even need to mix her to get the shade I want. I don't remember if I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but I always do my eyes before the rest of my face because I am not here for fallout. Like I used to do my face first and then my eyes, and then like there was so much fallout and it would give me so much anxiety because it would literally ruin all my makeup. Whenever I would swipe it off, it would literally leave patches. And maybe that's just because I'm not using like Laura Mercier setting powder, but I'm just not interested. No way. So I do my eyes first. But it does make it harder. Like blending around my eyes is a freaking nightmare. So you know what I do? I often just like don't. Like I'll just like really like sloppily blend kind of close to my eye, but I will never like really go exactly there because whatever, you know, just whatever. Like, it's okay to be a mess in this world. I also do not understand how people do eyebrows first because I get like really messy when I'm doing my foundation. I go like right on top of my eyebrow because I don't like that line, you know? Oh, but I guess people who do eyebrows first also like carve out their eyebrows. I don't do that because that would just be way too high tech, you know, carving out my eyebrows. No way. Also, make sure you get in your nose. Wow, my lamp lighting is so cute because it is genuinely tricking you into thinking that my neck matches my face right now. Spoiler alert, it does not at all, honey. So now we are going to go into concealer. We use the... Sorry. We use the Better Skin by Maybelline in shade 10. Oh, should I tell you what shade I am in the Wet n Wild? Well, what shade I am not. I use Buff Bisque. Okay, that's the one I am in this. And I really don't use that much concealer. I kind of do like one line down here and then I like tap and I call it a day. That's it. And I blend my concealer with this. This is like a weird little tiny ass like stippling brush. Yeah, that's what that is. And I kind of go like that. I just kind of tap her in. I used to use a beauty sponge for my concealer blending, but I just find it so hard to get into this corner with a beauty sponge. Like, even when I squeeze it, then I feel like it's just, I don't know, I just don't like it, okay? Also, I will use this time to kind of carve out this little cut crease. I only used concealer to cut it out, but it came out mint because like when you mix white concealer with like this green, you get mint, whatever. But I don't want it to go down here, so I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit, you know what I mean? So before I do the other eye, I set because, oh my god, we are an itchy bitch today. So I take this brush. I was actually going to like clean my brushes for this video because I knew that I was going to be filming it today, but then I was like, I'm literally calling it How to Not Do Your Makeup, featuring my makeup routine, and if I wasn't filming this video, I probably wouldn't have cleaned my brushes. So like, why not be super raw and real with y'all and use my dirty ass brushes? Maybe I'll clean them after this video though, because I actually do need to clean my brushes. So now I whip out my handy dandy Fit Me situation. Oh, look how cute this pan is! This is the first product that I've ever hit pan on, you guys. So what's important is you want to put on about 500 layers. If you think you're done, put on one more layer. And it's like kind of funny that I do that because like my under eyes are dry AF. I'd rather be like dry and crusty than like creased and crusty, am I right? I always love like looking at myself after I do concealer on one eye because like look, like zombie and potato queen. Okay, so I just did the other eye. Now we are full on potato queen. Very nice. So before I move on to my next step, I have to tell you a few like weird things about my concealer process. So if you are easily triggered or if you are like squeamish, just like close your ears for the next like, I don't know, 10 seconds. I don't put any concealer on my forehead. I don't do it down my nose. I don't do it down the sides of my nose. I don't even contour my nose actually. And I don't put it on like my chin or whatever, all of those like bizarre places that people put concealer, because I just don't think it makes a difference when I do it. I think once I conceal my under eyes, like the concealer has done its job. Like the thing is, my concealer comes in this tiny ass a freaking bottle and we are not made of money over here, so like I don't need to cover my face in this and use up so much product and then have to continuously like buy so much of it, you know? I'd rather like use my concealer where I know it makes a difference and call it a day, you know what I mean? Oh, and I almost forgot, I don't really usually bake. I used to bake my under eyes, but like I said, we're really dry down there, so I've just kind of not done that because putting 100 layers of powder instead of baking actually dries them out less. So next step is probably going to blow your mind. I go to my eyebrows. I use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Prep and whatever. All of the like lettering has already worn off, but you know, it's fine. I take this little liner brush from BH Cosmetics, of course, and it comes with a gel and a powder. I only use the powder, obviously. Dip, dip, dip. And then I kind of just like do my brows. I'm gonna do them off camera because it's like low-key really embarrassing and I feel shy, so yeah, I'll be back with my brows. Okay, so brows are done. I think they look kind of cute. I think the reason I do them like at this stage is because they are so unimportant to me that I kind of just want to like get them over with. You know what I mean? But next we're going to move on to contour, bronzer, blush, and my favorite highlight. So for contour, we use this MUA Professional Contour Palette. So I take this angled brush from BH. I go like sideways into it, and then I will kind of go into the hollow of my cheek and I will start to carve her out. See that? A nice harsh contour. That's what we love over here. I don't really blend my contour that well because I'm the worst, whatever. I do like blend it out more with bronzer. I also like dig into my bronzer contour and then I like put it on my forehead like this. So now we're gonna dip into the bronzer with this big ass bronzing brush. Let's do that bronzing brush. Put a little on my cheek. Ooh, look how pigmented! That looks really scary. I know, you guys, but don't worry, she blends really well. And then we put a little bit of bronzer on the side. For blush, I'm gonna use the super cute Milani Rose blush in shade Tea Rose. This is my blush brush. We go boop. I really dig into my blush. I'm like the worst. And then we kind of tap. And then we just, oh, look at that gorgeous flush of color. Why is my eyeshadow creasing? I am pissed. I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. We're going to move on to my favorite step. Oh my god! This is the BH Spotlight Highlighting Palette. We are going to use her. What shades do I want to use? I'm probably gonna mix these two. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I die. For highlighter, I take this big ass brush. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. And now we go. Boop. God just like spat on my face. Wow. What do I do next? Let me consult my list. Is there anything weird I need to tell you? I wrote highlight aggressively. Wait, you guys, I literally have so many more things I need to highlight. I use this teeny tiny little brush and I use that to highlight my nose and my underbrows. So we go boop, brow. This highlight is so good. I'm gonna bless you right now. I'm going to swatch them on my fingers so you can see. Yeah, you're welcome. Next. Oh my god, no. Jessica, it's like we have no idea what we're doing today. We also have to highlight on our forehead. So we go boop, boop. Oh, I'm using like another brush now. Whatever. Then we just go right over here and then we flip the brush and we go like dot. Oh, you guys, I feel cute AF. Once my highlighter is on, I'm like on another level of just like feeling myself. Now I do my lower lash line. So for today's eye look, I was using this bad boy. Oh, and if you're wondering what my glitter is, it's from Love Olivia Kate. You can get 10% off with my code What's on Our Face 10X. I will link that down below. For my lower lash, we are going to take a pencil brush like these ones. So I just dipped into Squad, which is this green, and we're gonna line her. So pretty. I'm gonna use the same pencil brush, clean it off a little bit, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of this Level Up green under. Since we have yellow on top, we are definitely gonna put yellow on bottom. I'm using this fluffy brush because like you want it to be a little bit more diffused. Lightly blend her. I take like a little tiny, what is this? I don't know, detail liner brush or something, whatever. I'm gonna dip back into the darkest shade and I'm gonna use it just to line. So the lower lash is officially done. Oh, I'm like super obsessed. So now I have some like announcements for weird shit I do. I never curl my lashes. Sorry. I use mascara always on my upper lash, and usually I don't do it on my lower lash line because like almost every mascara I've ever tried will always just like crumble and end up all over my face, and like my pores and blackheads are gross enough. I don't need mascara falling into my pores and looking like my blackheads are just coming out to play. Do you know what I mean? So I have not been doing that, but you know, ever since I've been taking like close-ups of my looks, I'm always like, ugh, my lashes are so not cute. So a few days ago I tried putting mascara on my lower lash and I wore it all day and I had no mascara blackheads. Now I think I might start wearing mascara on my lower lash, but maybe not all the time, maybe just like sometimes. But yeah, and the third lash thing is that I hate falsies. Like I like have one pair, well 5 pairs of the same pair thing, whatever, from Ardell, and like they look really pretty. Like of course I cannot deny that when I wear them they are really nice, but I just like hate the feeling of them. I hate putting them on. I think it's such an annoying extra step to my routine, so I don't really do that. I will put on mascara, but first I want to finish the glitter part of my look. So I didn't go all the way in. I'm gonna do that right now, and I'm gonna like throw the glitter into my inner corner, and it's gonna be sickening. I'm gonna do that off camera though, so bye. Okay, so I'm back. I got a little carried away and just like did the rest of my face. For my lipstick, I'm wearing this Milani Bullet in shade Teddy Bear. I also put a little bit of Jeffree's I'm Royalty into my lash line. For mascara, I use this bad boy. This is the Katy Perry by CoverGirl mascara, and I think it's literally incredible. Ugh, my light is like being so rude right now, but like my lashes look insane. The last part of this video is that I don't do setting spray, so the video is over. So I kind of just like do my face like this and then like I go. Let me know if you were super triggered by my routine. I expect a lot of people to be really sad right now. I'm thinking, oh my god, what did I just watch? I'm really stressed out right now. If that happened to you, I'm truly sorry. Anyways, so that is the end of today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a big fat thumbs up. Ring the bell if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!